Today, the Ministry of Defence took two important decisions which further cement the transformation and the change in the Indian military being carried out post Operation Sindoor and also post the lessons India learnt during the military standoff with China, the 4-year-long standoff from 2020 to 2024. The decisions of the Ministry of Defence were taken by the Defence Acquisition Council, chaired by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh. These are two very important decisions which I bring you. First is a counter UAV system for the Indian Army. This counter UAV system will be based on electronic warfare system, means that this electronic warfare counter UAV system will disable enemy drones trying to fly in, or enemy small quadcopters, or the drones which will be carrying small amount of payload. So this will be a kind of a disabler. This will be in addition to the guns, anti-drone guns and anti-drone weapons which are existing in the arsenal of the Indian Army. The second decision is about a high altitude pseudo satellite. This will be for the Air Force. This pseudo satellite is actually like a plane. It has got fixed wings. It flies in the air, takes off from a runway and remains geostationary at a particular spot for a few weeks. It is powered by solar panels which are on the wings of the HAPS, or the HAPS as it's being called by the military. These solar panels power this pseudo satellite for months. It can provide consistent and persistent surveillance and reconnaissance, provide pinpoint targeting of the enemy positions and also enemy planes. This is not the first time that the high altitude pseudo satellite has been okayed. There have been tranches of the HAPS being cleared in the past also. The Indian Army already has signed a contract with a Bangalore-based company for providing these satellite-based persistent surveillance systems. The Indian Air Force is also getting it. The Indian Air Force will naturally marry the data from these high-altitude pseudo satellites into its own combat system, which is called the IACCC, and also use the data and the imagery and the videos for telling pilots to where to attack and what is the nearest target to be hit. The third part of the DSC today also cleared a shipborne UAV system for the Navy. Now, the Navy is about to get a series of drones, long-range drones, including the MQ-9B made by General Atomics of a US company. It is also getting further drones. Now, these drones have to be, these are long-range drones. These are controlled from ground. Now, ship-based UAV system means a small tactical drone which takes off from a ship, maintains surveillance, and can also be used to attack a small target at sea or in air over the sea. Fourth decision of the DSC today, I beg your pardon, was about jet-based kamikaze drones. Now, these jet-based kamikaze drones means there will be normal kamikaze drones which will be powered by a jet engine. A kamikaze drone is a drone which goes at a target and self-destruct. Kamikaze is a World War II word used by the Japanese forces for suicidal pilots, in other words. So, kamikaze drone will go and hit the target and destroy itself. It is like a flying bomb or a missile. Also, the DSC okayed further a medium-range surface-to-air missile system for the Indian Army, a very short-range missile system called Vishorads. This Vishorads actually is used as a tactical weapon to counter enemy missiles at a very close range, 4 kilometers, 5 kilometers, right when, say, for example, India and Pakistan are in an eyeball-to-eyeball contact, something is launched from across the border. The Vishorads will be one of the weapons being used for bringing down the incoming missile or the threat. The DSC also okayed a new system for the Army, which is called an armor protection for the tanks. Now, this is a protection unit for the tanks, which is a technical name for what the Ministry of Defence has told us, which will come up for the tanks. Indian Army has a wide arsenal of tanks which are being added, and there are further, these are basically improvements over existing warfare structures. As Operation Sindoor has taught us and the standoff with China taught us during 20 to 2024, the story will keep on updating. With me is Tribune photographer Manas Ranjan Bhoi.